Hey guys, it's Stabs here, and today I'm going to be showing you my equipment. Please keep in mind that I've gotten these things over the years and have worked for most of it, the PC especially. Anyway, let's get right into the video. As you can see on my desk, I have three 1080p monitors. The monitor on the right is an HP CWA, which is 60Hz and 22 inches. On the left, I have a standard Dell 60Hz monitor. Finally, the monitor in the center is the Acer XFA 240, a 144Hz 24-inch 1080p monitor. The Acer XFA 240 is a great monitor. The only complaint I have about it are the bezels on the sides. They're pretty thick, but overall the monitor is great. Next is my keyboard, the Corsair K70 Mark II with Cherry MX speed switches. When looking for a new mechanical keyboard, I initially wanted either Cherry MX Blues or Browns. However, these switches were the only ones in stock, but to my surprise, I've really come to like them. They have a very low actuation point, which is great for gaming, and they also have a nice sound to them. On the K70, I have various profiles, which I will demonstrate for you. Then we have my mouse, which is the Logitech G903. This is by far one of my favorite gaming mice I've used. It is lightweight and is also wireless. However, you do have to charge it after a few hours of use. Speaking of which, the battery life on the mouse is great. I usually will only have to charge it for around 2 hours every other day for it to get fully charged. Another pro of the mouse is the fact that it's RGB. I currently have it set to a Christmas theme, but normally I have it set to a rainbow wave. Moving on, we have my headphones, which are the Corsair Voids. These are the non-wireless version. I would not recommend this headset though. The reason I say this is due to the fact that every so often the headset will distort audio and you have to unplug and then replug them. Besides that, the headset is relatively good. It has 7.1 surround sound, which is a definite must for gaming nowadays, and it, like every other peripheral so far, is RGB. For my mousepad, I have the SteelSeries QCK Extra Large mousepad. Now, this mousepad is honestly way too big for my desk, and I love that. I have ample room for using my mouse and keyboard, and ever since I've upgraded from my small Razer mousepad a friend gave to me in 2017, I've been getting better with aiming in games. With more space to move around, I've been able to lower my DPI, allowing me to actually have to aim, rather than just flick. My microphone is the Blue Yeti with a windscreen and pop filter combo. I know the Blue Yeti is a very basic microphone and that almost everyone who streams and does YouTube uses it, but I must say it's a great microphone for those who want to begin making content. The audio quality is definitely decent, and I do know that having both a windscreen and a pop filter on the microphone is a bit overkill, but I want there to be no chance of plosives, and so far the combination of the two has been able to do that. I also have the Blue Yeti mounted onto the newer boom arm. It's a cheap $13 boom arm, but it gets the job done pretty well. Lighting is something I really love. More specifically, I love colored lighting. For my setup, I have 4 RGB bulbs I found on Amazon for about $15 or so. Keep in mind, however, that they are only about 300 lumens, so I would keep them all in one room. I usually keep them set to be purple and think it looks pretty good. Also next to one of the RGB bulbs is my mini Christmas tree, as it's the holiday season now. For the light that is aimed at my face, I use the Yeelight Smart LED bulb. I initially bought it so I could have an RGB light in my office, but since it doesn't work with iOS, I decided to use it as my main light. It's 800 lumens and works very well, and yes, I did put a piece of paper in front of it to reflect light. My webcam is the C922. The webcam is great as it goes up to 1080-30, however it's definitely not worth the extra money compared to getting the C920. It claims to do 720-60, but when you enable that, the quality drops significantly. Overall though, the webcam is fine. Overpriced for sure though. For my chair, I have the Top Sky Racing chair. The chair itself is meh. It isn't terrible, but it's not great. It does have a footrest, however I rarely use it just due to the fact that it isn't that great. The chair screws often come loose after a few months, no matter how tight you make them. I got this as a Christmas present last year, and I would say that there are better and cheaper options. Would not recommend, honestly. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the PC. This is definitely my favorite part of the setup. I've spent many years trying to get a decent PC, and after months and months of saving, I got it. I'll link the specs below, but here are the main ones that people care about. It has an RTX 2070, a Ryzen 7 1700X overclocked at 3.6 GHz, a 4TB hard drive at 5400 RPM, a 500GB M.2 SSD, 16GB of DDR4 RAM at 2666 MHz, and it has a MSI B350 Tomahawk motherboard. While this isn't the best PC out there, it still is definitely great when it comes to running games. Also, keep in mind that I built this a month before Ryzen released their new 3000 series CPUs. I do plan on upgrading some various things about the PC in the future: case, RAM, CPU, and fans. But overall, I'm really happy with the PC as I spent so long working for it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I kinda wanna do this as a yearly thing where I'll show what changes I make to my room. I made one around this time in 2017, but took it down since it was just generally awful. Again, I would like to mention that this video was not meant to quote-unquote show off my equipment to you guys, but it was meant to show what I personally have for gear. I've been building this setup for literal years now, and I'm pretty happy with it. If you liked this video, let me know by leaving a like and comment down below. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.